are we?
Oh, hello. Yeah,
We're here.
So we're in this fight again. We're about halfway through it. This is not overdubbed. This is live commentary, obviously. So I went ahead and I went in after we lost the first time, and I said, how can I fix this? So I went into the earlier save file, the one that we had before this. Yeah, because we roll saves. I bought as many items as I could, and I upgraded some of our sci-frames. Turns out that the shopkeeper in town doesn't actually sell anything that buffs your FP, and only sells Nowlins, which are the smallest healing items.
At least that kind of helps.
He effectively sells potions. But I went ahead and I buffed as best as I could, and I grabbed some healing items. So like I said, we're about halfway through this fight now, and it should be that we win. We should be able to beat Eugene.
Yeah, Josh did a test run.
Yeah, I did do one test run in which I fought him and did win, so I knew that it was possible.
And then you stopped after that so that you don't get any spoilers, right?
Yeah. I stopped as soon as I was sure that he was dead.
Okay.
I love that sometimes... Look at this. Like, halfway through this fight, that starts happening. And I don't know what causes it, or why it is that it happens as often as it does. But it's like, I've noticed that, especially in the last one, about halfway through this fight, he just starts dodging. And it looks ridiculous, because why would he be able to dodge in that?
I don't know. I mean,
so
arguably,
big.
like... If you were to try and, like, be super weirdly in-depth about it, you could be like, oh, well, he moves so that you don't hit a part that's, like, vulnerable.
Yeah,
like,
except he's literally just, like, jumping and shuffling to the side.
Clearly that's not what's happening. It's not like he's taking the brunt of the hit on, like, the broad face of an armored plating. Yeah, no, he's just swooping out of the way.
It looks like he's trying to jump and, like, click his heels together or something.
Yeah,
he's so
ridiculous.
shuffly and awkward looking.
It's just very strange. How many Metal Gear jokes did we make last time we fought this guy?
I don't know. How many Metal Gear jokes are you planning to make this time?
I don't know any Metal Gear jokes, but look at this thing.
We could yell brother real loud.
Okay, I guess that's a joke.
It's not really even a joke. It doesn't make any sense here, especially. Gray, by the way, has kind of only a little bit of FP for this, but I did find out that this is what a lot of people apparently do during this fight, is just have Gray come in and heal as best he can.
Okay.
We do have a bunch of healing items. I used no healing items getting up to this point. But almost everything we have are Nowlins.
Yeah, those aren't that big.
No, they're really not that big, and they're not that important either. I also figured out that if you take an item that is the same as another item and try and combine them, it slips them into a set, which is a way that you can clear out your inventory super easy.
What the heck's a Red Viper?
Those are revives.
Oh, why is it?
Yep.
You
we
bite
have one
them
of
with a
these.
snake and it brings it back. It's a healing
we
snake.
have 2 Nowlin Golds, which are 600 HP. And then we have 3 sets of 3 for just Nowlins. So 9 total. I thought it would give us like Nowlin Plus, but no, it combines them into a set of Nowlin.
Odd.
It's a little bit weird.
I mean, it saves us some space.
Oh, what is that? Okay, we can do that. We'll see if this helps.
You bet I'm torqued off.
Yeah, so, like, all their buffs are just being, like, emotional and stuff. Like,
Well, for a lot of them, yeah.
Yeah, either someone encourages someone else, or they just decide to focus, and it's, like, a lot of the stuff seems vaguely just, like, team or personality-based. I find that interesting.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. I guess Linear had some just regular old buffs. Like, she would just do some kind of weird ocarina magic.
Yeah, a little bit.
Without her, they're all just having to believe in themselves.
Without her, they're relying on base anger and screaming at each other.
Oh, that's fine. This game is very anime.
It's probably fine.
Yeah. I did notice also that, like, I don't remember exactly how much damage he was doing, like, the last time we fought him, but is
He's
he
barely
doing less?
nothing at all right now, yeah.
Yeah. Did you get better armor?
I did buy some better armor. They did have some equipment that was better armor that honestly was, like, relatively cheap.
Yeah,
So I went ahead and just slipped in there and went, yeah, let's just buff 2 people.
It was our own fault for not actually, like, checking those shops ever.
honestly, a lot of it wasn't really worth it. So, like, in our defense, a lot of the stuff in there is nowhere near as good as the stuff that you're picking up in dungeons, so it really didn't matter. I got the feeling that
there's
you're
no
not...
dungeon leading up to this.
Yeah, but I got the feeling, looking at some of that stuff and knowing what we get out of the dungeons, that maybe you're not supposed to rely on that, and in fact, that's maybe not supposed to help you at all? But I don't know.
So the shops are useless? Although they clearly did help you a little bit.
Yeah, well, not completely useless, obviously, because, yeah, they helped me a little bit. And they also got me a couple of Howlins, which are things that I didn't necessarily have.
Yeah.
He does this every
different.
time we buff, he winds up doing Ancient Light,
So
which just takes our buffs away.
Was that just him doing, like, some sort of, like, wizard hand?
I guess. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to be.
Yeah,
Like, he's
that
just
wasn't
summoning
the robot.
black light or something. I don't know what the hell he's doing
He just
there.
does this weird sort of showman-y sort of, like, hand gestures, like,
It's something like that.
and then, yeah,
Maybe
like a
it's
black
the
light
room
shows
we're in,
up.
like the horrible, awful, organic
I don't
vegetable
know.
room or whatever the hell this is.
I don't know.
I would assume that it's not his personal magic power, but it might be.
It might be.
I mean,
It's not, like, that's not
That's
a
not
thing.
outside of the realm of possibility.
Yeah. Yeah, so we started this at about halfway into the fight.
Yep.
How far do you think we have to go?
Not too much longer, I don't
Yeah,
believe.
it's mostly just repetitive. But I mean, Evolution
Yeah,
Worlds
that's
has
the
been
biggest,
kind of repetitive.
most annoying part about this is that, yeah, it's pretty repetitive.
Yeah, the game's been like that. Like, we had been saying a bit ago that we were going to start, like, formatting these differently so that we don't have just a bunch of us freeform rambling while walking through hallways. This game is, like, we didn't necessarily know this going into it, but it's not really, like, performance optimal. This game, it's a good game, and it's got a great aesthetic, because it's, like, all, like mid-90s, early 2000s sort of aesthetic, and it's very anime, and the cutscenes have a lot of stuff for us to remark on, but, like, as a game, it's, like, not really a game that you play to show off.
No, probably not. I mean, it's still pretty nice, but it's just,
Yeah.
it's long, it's a JRPG, that's just how they tend to be.
Yeah. And I do greatly enjoy doing JRPGs for this,
Me
this
too.
channel. This one, though, was, like, extra. Like, it's a dungeon crawler, so it's
Yeah,
a little,
dungeon crawlers
more
tend to
repetitive.
just be very repetitive, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
that's fine, though.
I feel like we're doing a good job of it thus far.
Oh, thank you. I hope we are.
Yeah, well, I don't mean to compliment us and then get a thank you for it. 'Cause
Well,
that's
it's
a
just,
little...
it's a reassurance. Thank you
Yeah.
for reassuring me.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, we have no idea what comes on after this. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be like another 15 minutes of cutscene, though.
it might be.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's what
I
it
don't
wound up
even really
being.
need Linear back.
You don't care about her? You don't care
Yeah,
if she comes back?
no. Let's just, like, I was just saying, oh, the dungeons are repetitive. It's like, no, I'd rather be in a dungeon than be in this right now. Just get a dungeon.
Alright, I mean, you know, if that's what you want.
At least it would mean we wouldn't be stuck in one battle. We would have
Yeah,
many battles.
it is a little weird that we are, like, permanently stuck in one battle, basically.
Also, they didn't really make it too clear that we were going into a boss run when you get on the plane and go
Oh
in
yeah,
here.
no, they really don't. Like, they
Like,
do tell
say,
you
like,
you
hey,
can't
there's
come
no
back.
going back. This
But,
is
yeah.
important. But, like, I thought we would have to, like do a lot of navigating of the ship.
Yeah, me too. I don't know.
Eh.
It seems a little bit weird that they just straight up, like, do just... It's kind of like a blind side.
Wait a minute.
Oh, I don't have the FP
yeah, I was
for that.
like, after you?
Yeah, that it lets Mag go first.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
actually really good if you've got enough stuff sort of stored up for Mag to be able to do some big attacks.
Okay.
You do after you, and then it just replaces Gray's turn with Mag turns.
Like, if you have, like, Mag and then Gray and then someone who can buff Mag, and then you want to let him go as soon as possible after buffing?
Yeah, you can, if you've got a Gray in there,
Okay.
you can use it, and then Gray just replace... Basically, Gray gets replaced by a Mag.
Does he still get his regular turn afterwards? Like does Mag get is it basically a second turn for Mag?
I think it does give just... I think it just gives Mag another turn.
Wait, was
I'm not
that?
sure. Yeah,
Oh,
that rifle
okay, so
shot
we
killed
won't
Eugene.
see.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It takes like 80 FP to begin with, so it's like it's not
Yeah.
super useful unless it's like the very end of a fight or something like that.
Yeah, or if we level up so much that 80 doesn't mean anything to us anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm going to just pretend that entire fight was just the prolonged waiting for a chance to just do a headshot.
Yeah.
Because they were just using a rifle on
They
him.
were just waiting for Gray to line up the shot and like
Yeah.
sniper him.
Okay, so where did Eugene go? Did he just run off? Is he still in the mech?
He didn't look like he was in the mech anymore, so I'm guessing he just ran off.
He just scuttled away. Or he's dead. I don't think he's dead though.
Yeah. Well, hopefully he's dead.
So now we just gotta escape. That's gonna just be a cutscene, isn't it? No, they might give us a countdown timer and make us run. That would suck.
Yeah. God. I really hope we don't have to run.
Yeah. I mean, at least it wouldn't just be like a cutscene that we don't do anything in.
Yeah.
Like, it's a trade-off. Like, oh, I don't want to do this. This feels like work and it's annoying. As opposed to, oh, I just gotta sit here and watch things. I thought I was playing a video game.
He keeps calling us Little Mag, and for the longest time, I wasn't sure if he was saying Little Mag or Little Man. I
Oh.
was like, why is our butler calling us Little Man? That seems weird.
Yeah, I don't know. He seems a little too formal to call you that, though.
Yeah, you'd think so.
Yeah.
But he's still calling us Little Mag, so it's like, nah.
I don't know. It was probably originally like Mag-chan or something.
Let's go, Mag-chan.
Or Kun.
Mag-kun.
Yeah,
That sounds like another name entirely.
it does. Yeah, it's just this game is very anime.
I wanted to see. I
doing?
wanted to see if we could go back. It said we don't have time to go back.
That would have been a great place for them to have hidden. Like,
Yeah,
a treasure
right?
chest,
Like, I keep
at least.
thinking, like, okay, well, what if
Yeah,
they're
but
hiding
that would have
shit
been
around here?
infuriating. So it's good that they didn't.
There's a lifeboat.
For a second, it looked like we were floating. Like that didn't look like the ocean.
Yeah, I know. It looks like the sky or something. Somebody shot him in the back.
What? But he's got that giant thing on
Is
his
he dead?
back.
Is Mag dead?
What the fuck?
Yeah, he just has like a gun.
Dude walks out like sword first. Did you see that?
Yeah,
Like
that
you
was
could
a
just
little
see the
weird.
little bobble. Huh. What?
The aid of my evolution's limitless energy, I will recreate
Huh?
paradise on Earth.
That sounds like Nazi
Only I
talk.
can inherit
Great.
the power of ancient civilizations. I will become as a god.
Okay.
Yeah, so he shot a child in the back and murdered a child.
How did he do that though? Through our giant cyborg cartoon hand thing that was on our back.
Linear?
Oh, did Linear do something? Is she different
That's
now?
where you were.
Maybe.
I was looking for you,
But
Linear.
did he not note? I'm
Yeah,
not
he
sure
didn't
where the.
realize?
I don't know where the line of action really is here. Like, was he just not
No
looking?
need to worry with me around.
Okay.
I don't know. You'd think he would have been looking because he had to shoot us in the back.
Yeah.
Linear is our greatest gift from ancient civilization.
Like, I guess while he was like monologuing, he was just like looking straight at the floor or something.
Oh no, he wants to get in a boat.
Worship will not last
Yeah.
much longer. Come on, Linear.
There's his
He's got a
gun!
tiny baby hand.
Yeah. He also has a little pistol that he has to like take a full turn to charge up and fight.
She does have like facial expressions.
Yeah, well, when Mag's dead.
Yeah. Before we started the recording, I was saying it's like when we were looking at like one of the prior cutscenes, and I was like, man, she just doesn't change her face. It's like, oh no, she
Yeah.
does now.
Get on the boat within the count of 3.
Get on the boat.
Or
One,
Elsa.
Get on the boat.
2,
But we're on a boat.
3.
Get on the
She's
smaller
so
boat.
sad.
She just needs to turn into like a whatever she really is and just eat him.
I think this is just what she actually is.
Is
I
she
think
now
just
controlling
like
his
this,
side
she
frame?
plugs into
Oh
someone.
no, that was
or something.
him.
Are you
What were you saying?
I said maybe just as like a normal human being, she plugs into people. Like,
Maybe.
is she just? Oh no, I thought she was playing her ocarina.
Nah. Nah, the universe is playing its ocarina.
Nothing he could do to me.
I think I noticed in editing, but like the audio mix on the ocarina is like permanently bad. It is always way too high.
Huh.
And I don't know why. Like, it always drowns out
sure you hear
voice.
They want to make sure that you hear the ocarina.
They want to make sure you hear it over the characters talking.
Get on the boat. Yeah, seriously, that looks like sky and
Yeah, a
clouds.
little
It doesn't
bit.
feel like water because doesn't really feel like it's under you.
I think originally when we were in the seaplane coming up here, that's what the sea looked like also. And like I said, in editing too, I pointed it out to you. In that particular scene, when we're in that seaplane and we hit the water, the water is clearly it's
well, now
shit
it's
water.
gravel.
No, it's shit water. It looks like that from a distance, and then up close it looked like the other thing. And when the plane hits the water,
what is this?
when the plane hits the water, it's animated, is what I was going to say. But yeah, no, this is clearly just Linear doing anime bullshit.
What the fuck is going on?
She got angel wings. Who cares? That's her true form, or something. I don't know.
I love this weird, blurry, pre-rendered CGI style.
This Dreamcast cutscene.
It's just, this is like the pure. What? She talks.
Yeah, she talked. She said, "Mag, are you okay?"
Ah.
She can only talk in cutscenes.
But does anyone else talk in
The kinds of cutscenes that don't have subtitles.
Okay.
I guess.
So just fly the plane
God.
right into her. What the?
Look at the Nazi flipping his shit.
What is this? Is that supposed to be linear? Cover up those boobs. See those weird?
Wasn't that like the carving at the very start of the game?
I don't remember.
Is there like a Nazi version of that? And that's what Eugene is thinking.
Is this
of?
like end of first game or what?
I have no idea.
What
I
is
legit
this?
don't know. It looks like Spaceman.
Is this like
It's evil Linear.
maybe?
Oh, it just says Linear. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Linear the canon.
We mention this every so often, but this is 2 games remade into 1 game. That might be the, like... It might not be the point where it's the second game.
No,
I
I don't think so.
I was surprised, yet at the
Yeah.
same time,
At the same time, it was obvious.
Linear was born.
Yeah. Yeah, it was obvious to begin with, dude.
Yeah.
Ever since
Like, we called that.
Oh, yeah, no,
we
we
called
did
that
it
at, like,
jokingly.
the beginning of the game.
Yeah. The moment they describe anything about her, it's like, we know exactly what she is.
but there's
I like this
nothing
plaid
I'm sure
carpet
about.
on the stairs and,
my
like,
partner.
gingham
She's family.
wallpaper on the wall behind it. Like,
Yeah,
these are
what's up
great.
with that orange gingham wallpaper? It
These
looks
textures
awful.
look so good next to each other.
God, it all looks so bad.
Those 8th Imperial Army goons went home. I hope I never have
Did
to
they
see
just
them again.
not want to put a real cutscene
Now
here?
they've gone.
Maybe.
The ruins are open again. The soldiers took all the valuable artifacts.
Aww. The soldiers stole all of our history.
Well, there's other ruins, right?
Oh man, this whole mess is
Okay.
my fault.
Are we gonna have to go, like, to the bottom of the sea in, like, a diving suit?
No, we just have to accept that we can no longer find artifacts, I guess.
Oh, well. We'll just have to go do something else, like, find, like, new things. Just go steal other people's things.
We made an emergency water landing
Yeah.
because the sea otter broke down and ran
Huh.
out of fuel. The society rescued us,
Okay.
but they sent us
Is
a
that
Oh,
before
no.
or after the weird angel
and
shit?
the cost of recovering the sea
I think that
otter.
would be after.
Okay.
Maybe they would have had enough fuel if they didn't spend time spinning around, Linear as she
Yeah.
transformed.
Don't worry, we'll just get more assignments from the society and really rake in the dough.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
good
that's the
job.
spirit. Such